Careerpilot is a great website for 13 to 19-year-olds. It helps young people think about what might be the best qualification or job to do in the future. There's loads of useful information about all the choices that are available. This video will show you how it can be useful to post-16 students. This is the homepage. The first thing to do when you use the site is to register. You don't have to register to use the site, but if you do, you can save your choices. Chris is in year 12. He's going to explain what he wanted to know and how Careerpilot helped him.
Hi, my name's Chris. I'm in year 12 and I'm in sixth form doing 3 A-levels, but I'm not sure what I want to do at the end of year 13 or what career or job I want to do in the future. I think I'll get good enough grades in my A-levels to go to university, but I'm not sure this is what I want to do. I might prefer an apprenticeship. I'm currently doing English, history and art for A-levels, and sometimes I think I might like a job in art. But I'm also wondering about teaching. I started by looking at the job sectors to try and get an idea of a career I might go into. There was information about 20 job sectors. I looked at the ones for art jobs in creative and media, and also teaching jobs in education, training and childcare. There was lots of information about this job sector. I looked at some videos and key facts, but the most useful bit for me was types of jobs. There were hundreds of jobs to look at. I think a secondary school teacher would be good. The link went to a job profile on the National Career Service website. The job profile had lots of information about secondary school teachers, what the work involves, how much I would earn, and the entry requirements. I found out that I will need 5 GCSEs at grades A star to C, which would have to include English and Maths, and also 2 or 3 A-levels. I also need to have some experience through either voluntary work or work experience. It looks like higher education is the way in, but I also found out I could do a history or English degree and then train to be a teacher after my degree. I then clicked back to the Careerpilot website. I use the orange star choice buttons to show which job sectors I am interested in. My first is teaching, history or English, but I'm also still thinking about art. I went back to the home page and looked at the choices at 18 section. This showed me all the things I can choose at 18. Back on the home page, I did look in detail at the apprenticeships and higher education sections. This is where I found out that if I want to do teaching, the university route would be best for me. I also found out I could do an apprenticeship after my A-levels, which I wasn't sure about before. In the higher education section, there was lots of information about choosing a course. This helped me see that even if I'm not sure what job I want to do in the future yet, a degree will be useful anyway. Also, after my degree, I could train to be a teacher. I wanted to find out more about what skills I already have that might be useful in higher education, so I decided to do a HE skills map. First, I had to build up my profile by ticking the things I had done, like work experience, leading a team. But when I clicked here, I could see how the things I had ticked in the profile mapped to the skills which universities and employers were looking for. This is going to be really useful when I come to apply for uni and have to write my personal statement. How has Careerpilot helped me? I feel I know much more about teaching and the ways I can get into it. I know much more about apprenticeships and what they offer. I know that university is probably the best route for me, especially as I am not firmly committed to a future job yet. I now have a list of skills saved, which I can mention on my personal statement if I apply to university.
Thanks, Chris. Here are some other things in Careerpilot. Find a Provider has a map to show where all the providers in the Southwest are. You can click on the links to find out more about what they offer. Qualifications show all qualifications from level 1 up to level 8. You can click on the links to find out more about the qualifications and also click on the choice buttons to plan a route through the different levels. This can be saved in Career Tools. Your parents and carers will want to help you make your choices, so you can tell them about Careerpilot and the new Parent Zone, which helps parents find out how best to help you. Parents can get to this by clicking on the link in Careerpilot or by going straight to the Parent Zone address. 50,000 young people a month use Careerpilot to help them make their choices at 14, 16 and 18. And 95% of young people surveyed said they found it useful. I hope you will find it useful too in helping you make good decisions about your next steps.